Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Rising Singles. We're going to continue on with this team. As we had last episode, I finally got around to using Final Gambit, and it actually worked out pretty well in our... Took out a Charizard. I think it was just a Charizard, though. So that's a little disappointing. But that's fine, because I love Staraptor anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But my opponent's going to be bringing Talonflame, Azumarill, Porygon 2, Gengar, Garchomp, and Ferrothorn. It's got a pretty diverse team, and I don't really have that great of a diverse team. But, I really like Staraptor as the lead. If it doesn't do well against certain Pokemon, it can just switch out, or it can Final Gambit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off with Staraptor. I'm thinking, with the rest of the Pokemon, we'll probably want Venusaur. I think Venusaur is going to do pretty good, especially if he brings the Azumarill. Azumarill is going to be pretty difficult for us to handle. Well, actually not really, because we do have Cofagrigus, but yeah, that's what I'm going to bring. And we'll need something for that Talonflame. And you know what? I think Cofagrigus will be good for that Talonflame, so I'll bring Cofagrigus for Talonflame. Yeah, so hopefully that works. I'm hoping it does. And if it doesn't, well, I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, I'll probably bring another team next time anyway, so who really cares, I like switching it up for singles. I don't have any definitive team yet, unlike in doubles where I usually have definitive teams. So straight out the bat, it's gonna be Talonflame. Now, if I can remember my opponent's team, he does have the Ferrothorn in the back. So, do I want to go for a Brave Bird, a Return, Close Combat, or Final Gambit? I'm gonna bring in Am I gonna bring in Cofagrigus? Should I just predict the Talonflame? I'm gonna predict the Ferrothorn to come in. I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong. That is fine by me. I really don't care. I'm apathetic to that. It does still get some damage off with that, but even at -1, it still did some good damage for what it is. I mean, Talonflame only has, base 80 attack, I think? Yeah. So, for what it is at -1, that did pretty good. I'm going to assume your choice band, so I'm going to switch into Cofagrigus, because obviously you're going to be going for another Brave Bird. I really thought you'd switch out, to be quite honest with you. And yes, there is the other Brave Bird. Now, depending on the damage this does, you are potentially going to be choice band. Yeah, I'm going to say your choice band. I'm going to turn on a light real quick. So this might look weird. There we go. Realized it was really hard to see my face in that, so jeez. Okay, so you're almost dead. I'm gonna go for the nasty plot. If you stay in, you are gonna stay in. Hallelujah, because I should be able to take that pretty easily, unless you crit. I'm hoping I'm not getting too greedy. Yeah, and then I think I can just go for Trick Room here. You think that's worth it? Because his team was decently fast. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for Trick Room here, because he's probably going to kill himself with Brave Bird. I'm hoping, actually. It's going to be close. I'm going to go for Trick Room and hope for the best that he kills himself with Brave Bird. I'm realizing the folly of my strategy right now. And, oh, Lord, yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. Don't do what I did there. Thought I'd survive, and not only did I not survive, he actually, survived himself. Oh, man, I should have just, instead of going for Nasty Plot, I really should have gone for that very lovely, what's it called? Shadow Ball. It would have killed him, yeah. I still don't play very well. I need to get a little bit better. But yeah, that was a terrible, terrible play. Don't do what I did, because now I'm going to... Ooh, wow, I survived. Intriguing. I actually didn't think I'd survive it. Now, I survived with 13 HP, so anything's going to kill me now, but At least I survived. That's kind of cool, right? I survived the Brave Bird at like 13 HP. I don't know how much I had to start off with, but that's cool, right? Right? So in comes this thing, and this thing might possibly be slower than me, so I'm gonna go for the sleep powder. It is slower than me. I get it off. Now I'm sure you're probably gonna want to go for the hiccup attack. Or what? Ice Beam. Yeah, you're probably going to go for Ice Beam if you ever wake up. So I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb. I'm kind of curious how much that will do. And depending on how much that does, we'll probably get another... Wow, that is atrocious damage. Sludge Bomb is base, what? 90. Leaf Storm is base 120. Won't KO it with those 3 attacks. I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb again. Hopefully it doesn't wake up. I'm really trying to, yeah, it did wake up, unfortunately, and that puts me in a really bad position because I don't know who he has left in the back. Could be Gengar. If it's Gengar, the only move I can use really is Brave Bird, and if it's Ferrothorn, I think I lost this because of my stupidity. I really, I have to go for Brave Bird. I really was dumb to go for Nasty Plot on Cofagrigus instead of going for Shadow Ball. So he does have the Gengar in the back, which is actually sort of good for me, unless it's Focus Sash, because I think I can take it out in one shot. Actually, no, I can't take it out in one shot. Fortunately for me, it is Focus Sash, and I will die to recoil anyway, so that was an atrocious match. That was garbage. I played terribly, but you know what? You learn. Yeah, right? You know, I should not have gotten greedy with that Nasty Plot. I really should have gone for Shadow Ball, because I believe if I had gone for Shadow Ball, it would have died, you know? It would have gone down. But what are you going to do? I mean, we still have a 1566, which is not terrible for someone who doesn't build teams for singles and just puts random Pokemon together. I mean, that's not horrible, you know? It's only 66 points off of what you start with, but no one needs to know that, even though I just told you one. So something interesting, you know, my opponent's bringing a Murkrow. And you very, very rarely see Murkrow in singles. In fact, I think he might be the only person running Murkrow in singles. I know it's pretty good in doubles, but I mean, I guess it could do still the same job outside of Quash, but 3v3, I don't really think there's much room for setting up, to be quite honest with you, which comes from the guy that's tried to set up a Cofagrigus in the past 2 episodes. Yeah. I'm not wrong, though. It's never worked out for me. But, so my opponent's going to be bringing Gyarados, Rotom Heat, Murkrow, Heracross, Mamoswine, and an Aegislash. I'm kind of thinking that Heracross is going to be Mega. You know, looking at his team, I'm thinking my best lead might be Goodra? Venusaur, Staraptor? Actually, you know what? Klefki. I haven't used Klefki at all. I could use the screen support it has. Bring Staraptor, and I'll bring Venusaur. My main goal with the Staraptor is to take out the Rotom Heat. And maybe the Mamoswine. I think the Mamoswine might be something that I want to take out as well. But with the support that Klefki will be giving me, I should be able to switch in pretty easily on most attacks, especially if they're physical, because I do have that Intimidate. So my opponent's going to start off with Murkrow. Very interesting, because that thing is definitely faster than me. The thing can definitely rock me with a taunt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out of here, because I'm fearing that taunt, of course. And I'm going to go into my Staraptor. He didn't have a ghost type, I don't think, so I'm just gonna spam return, because I think Brave Bird would hit harder. It would. I could use Double Edge on this thing. That is true, guys. I know someone said that somewhere. The only reason I don't run double edge is because, you know, so much recoil. You know, I'm not running reckless, although I think a reckless Star Raptor would probably be a little bit better than Intimidate Star Raptor in singles. Why is that Murkrow so huge? That's like, it's probably just zoomed in more, but it looks so gargantuous. I'm gonna go for return. I don't. You do get Feather Dance. You do get Feather Dance. I just thought of that. Oh, Thunder Wave. Oh, that is annoying. I did not know you got Thunder Wave though. That is something that I did not know. But I will get my attack off, so that's, you know, not the end of the world. And wow. That's interesting. Okay. Focus Sash Murkrow? I don't get it. Because it's Eviolite. If you run Eviolite, you can survive many attacks. I don't understand Focus Sash. I mean, obviously, without the Eviolite, you can't survive many attacks. You can't survive any attacks, actually. But with Eviolite, you definitely would have been able to survive that. So I don't really understand the exact point of Focus Sash. If I remember his team, he wasn't running anything that necessarily disliked, that necessarily was using Eviolite, so I honestly can't tell, but I'm obviously going to switch out here because it's a Mamoswine. What am I going to do against a Mamoswine? Let's be real here, guys. Paralyzed, it is faster than me. It's going to go for Icicle Spear. I wonder if you're banded. I don't know any of the sets in singles. I don't know anything. And I do realize that, you know, singles is basically Smogon, and I realize Smogon sets do vary very differently from Battle Spot, but, you know, some people... Oh, okay, so you're Life Orb. But, I feel like some people would, in fact, run those teams, because Smogon's a pretty damn good source for things. So he's gonna go for Earthquake. I'm hoping even with the Reflect Up he kills me so I can bring in my Venusaur, and he does, so that's good for me. I like that, because now I killed his Tailwinder. I have a Reflect Up. He's slowly losing HP. I'm gonna bring in a Mega Venusaur who can most certainly take an Icicle Spear or an Icicle Crash, though I don't think he's running Icicle Crash because he does in fact have Icicle Spear. Think a good move would to be go for Sludge Bomb. So I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb because I don't want to, you know, lose my special attack just yet. I do have Star Raptor in the back, and you know, although that is true, but I did really predict him to switch out. Why would you stay in? You have nothing against me. But although Aegislash is one of the most perfect switch-ins for a Venusaur, because Aegislash can take it all day long. In fact, Aegislash can beat the rest of my team, so it doesn't really matter. Tailwind does go out. I'm gonna put it to sleep though, because I mean, I've got nothing for it. I can't use I can't use anything. I can use Brave Bird against it, but what's that gonna do, you know? Did I hit Leaf Storm? What? Oh my god. That's right. Oh, that is so right. That's right. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Yep. Okay, so the thing about how I set up moves is I do, you know, like usually protect, and then like healing, helpful, and then status, and then attack. However, I made a mistake of putting Leaf Storm in Sleep Powder's place, so I'm just gonna go for that Leaf Storm now. He's gonna protect, of Kirsch. I made the mistake, and they're both green. They both say grass, so I didn't have a second thought. I'm just playing really badly today, so I'm gonna put it to... Okay, I thought I hit the wrong one again. I'm using Sleep Powder this time, and it has safety goggles. So, well, actually, you know what? The misclick didn't matter, because it wouldn't have affected. But the crit that happened, or the miss that happened, I guess kind of matters. Not really, though, because it's an Aegislash, you know? Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, that's the battle, guys, because I have to go for Brave Bird. I have to. So I'm going to. I'm going to go for Brave Bird. It's not going to do anything. He's going to King Shield. He is going to King Shield, of course. That's very, very predictable. Of course, I need to really hone my single skills. I really do. I'm already going into the second season of that the Lithio GBA, and I need to get, you know, much better at this. I need to learn everything. I just need to get better. That's it. I just need to get better. I'm nowhere near as good as I am in doubles. And I think it's safe to say that I'm pretty good at doubles. I think that's safe. I mean, what do you guys think? I definitely think that I am not really good at singles. But I mean, hey, that's what this whole series is about. This whole series is about me learning singles, me getting better. I need to get some more singles matches, though. A lot of people ask for, like, can I have this tier? Can I have that tier? And I don't, it's like, each tier is its own metagame, you know? Each tier is just another thing to learn, so it's just so much to wrap my head around, you know? Doubles, there's no ban list. There's, like, maybe a few things banned, and that's about it. So, doubles is just a little easier to learn, because there's no, like, subdivisions, and there's no, like, you know, underused doubles, you know? No, oh my goodness. Not that I'm bashing tiers, because tiers are pretty cool, but I just can't get into that, because it's just so much to remember, you know? But, that's what I got for you guys today. Maybe I'll get a 6v6 at some point. I mean, I know I've uploaded a few before, so, I mean, this is not a foreign concept to me, but yeah, that's really about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next video. Peace.